It's important to approach any discussion of spirituality and religion with respect and open-mindedness. While some individuals may believe in the existence of demonic forces and spiritual warfare, it's also important to consider different perspectives and interpretations. If you have any specific questions or need guidance, feel free to ask, and I'll do my best to assist you. When exploring different perspectives and interpretations of spiritual and religious beliefs, there are several factors to consider. 1. Cultural context. Recognize that beliefs and practices vary across different cultures and societies. Understanding the cultural context can help shed light on the beliefs and values of a particular group. 2. Historical background. Consider the historical origins and development of a belief system. Understanding the historical context can provide insights into the evolution of beliefs and the reasons behind certain practices. 3. Personal experience. Recognize that individuals may have personal experiences that shape their beliefs. These experiences can vary greatly, and it's important to respect and acknowledge the validity of someone's personal journey. 4. Scholarly research. Engage with scholarly research and academic studies to gain a deeper understanding of different religious and spiritual traditions. This can provide a balanced and informed perspective on various beliefs and practices. 5. Dialogue and respect. Engage in respectful dialogue with individuals from different belief systems. Listen to their perspectives, ask questions, and seek to understand their point of view. Respectful conversations can foster mutual understanding and promote tolerance. 6. Open-mindedness. Approach the exploration of different perspectives with an open mind. Be willing to challenge your own beliefs and be receptive to new ideas and insights. Remember, exploring different perspectives does not mean accepting or adopting them. It's about gaining knowledge, cultivating empathy, and fostering a broader understanding of the diverse beliefs and practices that exist in the world. When it comes to dealing with concerns about fraudulent individuals or deceptive practices, it is important to approach the situation with rationality and critical thinking. Here are some general guidelines to consider. 1. Education and awareness. Educate yourself about common scams, fraudulent tactics, and manipulative techniques. Stay informed about the latest trends in fraud and deception to better protect yourself. 2. Trustworthy sources. Rely on reputable sources of information when evaluating claims or beliefs. Be cautious of information that lacks evidence or is based solely on personal anecdotes or unverified sources. 3. Critical thinking. Develop your critical thinking skills to evaluate claims and discern between credible information and misinformation. Question and analyze the evidence, logic, and consistency behind any belief or claim. 4. Verification. Verify the credibility and authenticity of individuals or organizations before engaging with them or sharing personal information. Look for official certifications, licenses, or credentials that validate their expertise and legitimacy. 5. Personal boundaries. Set clear personal boundaries and be cautious about sharing sensitive information, both online and offline. Be wary of anyone asking for money, personal details, or making promises that seem too good to be true. 6. Seek support. If you suspect you have encountered fraudulent or deceptive practices, seek support from trusted individuals, such as family, friends, or law enforcement agencies. They can provide guidance and assistance in handling the situation. 7. Emotional resilience. Develop emotional resilience to resist manipulation and undue influence. Trust your instincts and be cautious of high-pressure tactics that aim to exploit your vulnerabilities or fears. Remember, while it is important to be vigilant and protect yourself from fraudulent individuals, it is also essential to maintain a balanced perspective and avoid attributing supernatural or demonic elements to every deceptive act. Focus on practical measures and rely on logical reasoning to navigate such situations. Developing critical thinking skills is an ongoing process that requires practice and active engagement. Here are some strategies to enhance your ability to evaluate claims and discern between credible information and misinformation. 1. Question everything. Adopt a curious mindset and question the information presented to you. Ask yourself, what evidence supports this claim? Are there alternative explanations or perspectives? What are the potential biases or motivations behind the information? 2. Seek multiple perspectives. Look for diverse viewpoints and sources of information. Engage with different perspectives to gain a broader understanding of the topic. This helps you avoid confirmation bias and develop a more balanced view. 3. Evaluate the source. Assess the credibility and expertise of the source. Consider factors such as qualifications, reputation, and potential conflicts of interest. Reliable sources often provide evidence, references, or citations to support their claims. 4. Fact-checking. Verify information through fact-checking websites or reputable sources. Cross-reference claims with multiple sources to ensure accuracy. Be cautious of information that lacks evidence or is based solely on personal anecdotes or unverified sources. 5. Analyze arguments. Evaluate the logic and reasoning behind the claims being made. Look for logical fallacies or inconsistencies in the argument. Consider the strength of the evidence provided and whether it supports the conclusion. 6. Consider the context. Take into account the broader context surrounding the claim. Consider relevant social, cultural, and historical factors that may influence the information being presented. Evaluate how the claim aligns with existing knowledge and established facts. 7. Reflect on your own biases. Be aware of your own biases and preconceived notions. Recognize how your own beliefs and perspectives may impact your evaluation of information. Strive for objectivity and be open to changing your viewpoint based on new evidence. 8. Develop information literacy. Enhance your understanding of how information is created, disseminated, and manipulated. Learn about media literacy, critical reading, and information evaluation techniques to navigate the abundance of information available. 9. Practice skepticism. Approach information with a healthy dose of skepticism. Be cautious of claims that seem too good to be true or lack sufficient evidence. Avoid jumping to conclusions without thorough examination. 10. Engage in intellectual discourse. Discuss and debate ideas with others to sharpen your critical thinking skills. Engaging in respectful dialogue helps challenge and refine your own thinking while exposing you to different perspectives. Remember, critical thinking is a skill that develops over time with practice and continuous learning. By actively applying these strategies, you can enhance your ability to evaluate claims and make informed decisions based on credible information. It's important to approach claims and beliefs with critical thinking and evaluate them based on evidence and logical reasoning. The statement you've mentioned seems to reflect a specific belief system or perspective. However, without supporting evidence or a clear explanation, it is difficult to assess its credibility or evaluate its validity. It is essential to critically examine any claim, including religious or spiritual beliefs, by considering multiple perspectives, evidence, and logical analysis. Examining religious or spiritual beliefs from multiple perspectives is important for several reasons. 1. Cultivating tolerance and understanding. By exploring different perspectives, we can develop a greater understanding and appreciation for the diversity of human beliefs. This can foster tolerance, respect, and empathy towards others who hold different beliefs. 2. Avoiding bias and prejudice. Examining beliefs from multiple perspectives helps us avoid falling into the trap of bias and prejudice. It allows us to challenge our own assumptions and preconceived notions, which can lead to a more open-minded and inclusive worldview. 3. Encouraging critical thinking. Exploring different perspectives encourages critical thinking skills. It allows us to question and evaluate beliefs based on evidence, logical reasoning, and rationality. This helps us develop a more well-rounded understanding of complex topics. 4. Enhancing personal growth. Engaging with diverse beliefs can lead to personal growth and self-reflection. It challenges us to examine our own beliefs, values, and assumptions, which can lead to personal development and a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. 5. Promoting dialogue and mutual respect. Examining beliefs from multiple perspectives promotes dialogue and constructive conversations. It allows for meaningful interactions where individuals can learn from each other, share their experiences, and find common ground while respecting each other's differences. In summary, examining religious or spiritual beliefs from multiple perspectives fosters tolerance, critical thinking, personal growth, and promotes dialogue and mutual respect among individuals with different beliefs. It is important to avoid falling into the trap of bias and prejudice when examining beliefs from multiple perspectives for several reasons. 1. Accuracy and objectivity. Bias and prejudice can cloud our judgment and prevent us from accurately understanding and evaluating different beliefs. By avoiding bias and prejudice, we can strive for a more objective and accurate assessment of different perspectives. 2. Respect and empathy. Bias and prejudice can lead to judgment, intolerance, and a lack of empathy towards others' beliefs. By avoiding these pitfalls, we can approach different perspectives with respect and empathy, fostering a more inclusive and compassionate mindset. 3. Open-mindedness and growth. Bias and prejudice can create barriers to personal growth and learning. By keeping an open mind and challenging our own assumptions, we can expand our knowledge, broaden our perspectives, and continue to grow intellectually and spiritually. 4. Constructive dialogue and understanding. Bias and prejudice hinder constructive dialogue and understanding between individuals with different beliefs. By avoiding these biases, we can engage in meaningful conversations, exchange ideas, and find common ground, leading to greater understanding and mutual respect. 5. Building a diverse and inclusive society. Bias and prejudice perpetuate divisions and contribute to a fragmented society. By actively avoiding these biases, we can work towards building a more diverse and inclusive society that values and respects the beliefs and perspectives of all its members. In summary, avoiding bias and prejudice when examining beliefs from multiple perspectives is important for accuracy, respect, open-mindedness, constructive dialogue, and building a more inclusive society. It allows us to approach different perspectives with objectivity, empathy, and a commitment to personal growth.